Do not cold connect. It is the fastest way to alienate the exact people that you want to become LinkedIn friends with. And there is a much better way of expanding your circle on LinkedIn. Instead of cold connecting, do this instead. Hello and welcome back to my channel where I help you slay your career and cultivate the successful life you deserve. For the best career success advice online, make sure and click the subscription button and the notification bell. I release 2 new videos each week. I've got to ask, have you ever received a message like this one on LinkedIn? Networking on LinkedIn does not need to be gross like that. In fact, building a network on LinkedIn should be totally authentic. If you're focused on expanding your circle by networking on LinkedIn, or even if you want to know how to use LinkedIn to network to find a job, you're in the right place. Because today I'm deep diving into my LinkedIn guide for networking. Do make sure that you stay all the way to the end because not only do I have a special resource for you if you do, but there might be a bonus tip involved. If you are ready to become a LinkedIn networking ace, tap that like button and let's jump into it. The first step to networking via LinkedIn is having a LinkedIn networking goal. This is one of the mistakes that I see so many people make. They know that they want to network, but when I ask them why they're networking on LinkedIn, their answer is kind of like this. So I want to start by asking you, why do you want to grow your network on LinkedIn? Are you networking on LinkedIn to find a new job, or you're looking for leads for your pipeline? Maybe you're networking because you want to assert yourself as a thought leader in your industry. Or maybe you're just trying to build a community of awesome people on LinkedIn. There are so many different reasons why you might want to be networking on LinkedIn, but I do find those ones to be the most frequent. Once you have chosen your reason for networking on LinkedIn, I want you to drop it in the comments. When I speak to LinkedIn experts in each of these domains, the process to network on LinkedIn is largely the same. So no matter what your goal is today for networking on LinkedIn, the steps that I'm about to show you are going to apply to you. Having this goal is going to provide you the why, so all the steps that you're going to take thereafter are going to align with your desired outcome. Now that you have your LinkedIn networking goal defined, it's time to move into the next step. And this is to know who you want to network with. Yep, it's time for you to get specific. Unless you just want to be an open networker on LinkedIn and have a network that doesn't serve any specific purpose or any purpose at all, connecting with anyone and everyone isn't going to be your most efficient strategy to meet your LinkedIn networking goal. So the next question I want you to answer is, who do you want to network with? This might be your ideal client. It might be people that are doing the job that you do at the companies that you want to do that job at. Or maybe it's networking with the recruiters at those companies. Or identifying other thought leaders in your industry that you want to be rubbing elbows with. This is what I call precision networking. And it is a key element in my career acceleration system, which if that's something you want to learn about, make sure that you are signed up for my workshop. See, networking on LinkedIn is already getting easier because the pool of people that you want to meet and you actually want to connect with is already getting smaller and much more attainable, so you don't have to spend hours and hours and hours networking on LinkedIn and hoping to achieve your goal. But there's something very important now that you know who you want to network with on LinkedIn. Do not cold connect. It is the fastest way to alienate the exact people that you want to become LinkedIn friends with. And there is a much better way of expanding your circle on LinkedIn. Instead of cold connecting, do this instead. Start an actual conversation to build a connection. Would you walk up to someone at a happy hour IRL and say this? Hi Jennifer, I can see we have some common interests. I think we can both benefit from connecting. Of course you wouldn't. That would be so weird. Yet so many people do exactly that on LinkedIn. The great news is you can grow your network without being that dude. Simply follow these steps. And I'm gonna jump into LinkedIn so that I can show you the process. First, find the person you want to network with. Go to their profile, go to activities, click see all, and once you get there, click posts. Like and comment on one of their recent posts. Once they respond, continue the conversation just like you would in the real world. And once you are in that conversation, send them a personalized connection request so that you can stay in touch. But you are not done yet, because if you don't do this one thing, all of your effort to connect and grow your network on LinkedIn will have been for nothing. You need to make sure that you continue to engage with your network on LinkedIn. This is the real key to networking on LinkedIn. And it doesn't have to be overly complicated. Just find 15 minutes a day to scroll through your LinkedIn feed and to comment and engage on posts. Get to know your connections on LinkedIn. That's why you have them. And this is what really is going to help you create not just a facade of a network on LinkedIn, but real, meaningful professional connections that help accelerate your career in real life. When you stay in touch with them and get to know them, that's what's going to make you top of mind for them when they're ready to hire, to buy, or to be inspired. If you're on LinkedIn to accelerate your career, you are going to want to make sure that you do sign up for that workshop that I mentioned earlier. I have left the link down below. It's going to help you get crystal clear on your career goals, which obviously is going to help you bring your best professional self onto LinkedIn. Because you stayed all this way, I have a bonus tip just for you. This one might be the most important one of all of my LinkedIn networking strategies, but it's probably not one that you thought of. You have to have an optimized profile on LinkedIn. One that people can find, and when they visit, they say, OMG, I need to know this person. If you're not sure how findable you are on LinkedIn right now, subscribe, because my next video is going to show you exactly how to find the keywords you need to have in your profile in 30 seconds or less. You don't want to miss this one. And if your profile isn't already impressive AF, I want you to head over to this video right now, which breaks down the LinkedIn optimization zones, which are essential to making sure that your LinkedIn profile helps you achieve your goals. If you think other people need to see this video, make sure and give it a thumbs up. It really does help my channel. Share it with a friend who is also networking, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.